Namaste Yogi. I am going to continue showing you the magnificence of that internal rotation in our inner thighs area and use that as an opportunity to stretch the muscles on the undersides of the legs to help us to get into so many poses deeper. The filming today is really good because I decided to do it during my practice, and I just did very minimal practice so you can really see the real benefit of the action of inner thigh, the internal rotation of the legs muscle, or you call inner spiral, to stretch the undersides of the legs muscles. And then after that we get out from that stretch, get ourselves in a good alignment with the strength of the core, and then we go deeper into poses. Today I'm gonna use that actions, and I'm gonna go from, I believe it's the easiest way for the muscle to feel the stretch to the hardest way of the body to use that stretch to get into the pose deeper with other elements that I have to be mindful of, and I want you to see the progress of it. So I'm going to do Supta Padangustasana, and then I will go into standing Uttita Hasta Padangustasana to the sides, so the legs are going to be to the sides, and then I'm going to come back and sit down and do Surya Yantrasana, and from there I will try to get into Visvamistrasana. If you know this pose well, you know that the element that is the same in this pose is when we have our legs split apart in 180 degrees. Okay, I'm gonna do it in the level of my practice, but no matter where you are in practice, you will get the benefit from it. And I'm going to repeat this action over and over and over again, and you probably will see the progress of how this action will get me deep into the pose. I'm not gonna make it very precise in terms of what's happening in the stretch. If you want to see that, I'm going to link the first video on the bottom when I use that to do Hanumanasana, so you can get an idea. And also I'm going to link the Upavista Konasana as well, so you know what the actions are about, and you can try to understand that from those two videos, and then come back and maybe see how that action is really help in this video. So I'm going to go quick. I'm going to say it a little bit here and there about the action so you can see that. There's already a lot of talking, as you can see. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So Padangustasana, leg to the sides, right? Right there. And where you do that internal rotation to stretch. And then I get myself in a line and see if I can go deeper. So my level of practice is right here. I can get my leg really, really close to my head now. That's probably good. If you see my leg moving in and back, that is what I'm repeating that actions. And I can just keep on doing that over and over again until I feel like, you know what, I'm happy with my stretch right now. Then I go to the other side. Supta Padangustasana. Core is always engaged. Right here, inner thigh rotate in, back, and out. And try to really feel the expansion of the fiber right there. And then get myself back to alignment and see how deep my pose can become. And it's so amazing when you get one side so deep, then the second side, it seems like it become no work at all. Or maybe it's not for everyone. You know what? I'm gonna do Surya Yantrasana first. Since the angle of the camera is good to film while I'm sitting, then I have to go change and make it a little bit taller so you can see my body when I do the Uttita Hasta Parankustasana and also Visvamistrasana. Okay, I'm gonna do variation that the bottom leg is bent at the knee, and I think it works no matter where your legs are here. I can come back and be in detail about this pose later on, but I just want to show you that's right there, internal rotation of the legs, and it stretch it. And I'm trying to be mindful because my knee is behind my upper body. So I have to be really careful with my joints. Not so bad. Second side. It's also good when your knee is kind of in a restriction. I always feel like knee should be bent a little bit so my joint doesn't get pushed when it's straight. It feels kind of, I can get into hurt. I can get that joint to get hurt very easily if I just like lock it. Okay, right there, internal rotation, and I just kick my leg towards straight. Again, I can come and do this pose slowly in details, but this one I just want you to see why I really love and never stop. I don't want to say the word never stop. That's why I'm always in love with this action, because every time when I use it, it's always amazed me of how it can help me to get into the pose deeper, safely, and muscles are nice and open, and I have such a strong legs muscles. Okay, from here, let's meet in Uttita Hasta Parankustasana. Uttita Hasta Parankustasana. So I'm balancing on my left. I actually hold my heel right now because I can go really deep. So I bring it up. Right there, I soften my right knee and I rotate my inner thighs muscle back first. And why I do that for this pose, I really feel what's going on in my groin area here, because any pinching, I will try to get myself out from that. And then come back to proper alignment by root the tailbone down, draw the core in the length. Actually, may I go grab my strap? The variation that I want to get myself into is this one. I already feel the benefit from doing this action twice already in those two poses, and I keep repeating it. Yeah. Internal rotation. Root the tailbone, draw the core, and come back to proper alignment, get myself deep. Yeah. Love it. Perfect. Then second side. With that much split, my Vasisthasana will be sweet. I will tell you why later when I get into the pose. Now, if you can go deeper, but not so deep yet, the strap is really helpful. You still have some room in this. Same hand with the leg, you just go underneath it. It's like you're about to get that legs over the shoulders. Be strong with the standing leg. And then I get myself into internal rotation. There. Then move the tailbone down, draw the core in. Yeah, I can make the strap shorter. this is a very, very strong practice. So please be mindful. There, I like that. You know, maybe I should break down these poses again in later video so you can see the different level of Uttita Hasta Padangusthasana and also Supta Padangusthasana, and use the action to increase that capacity to stretch the leg. But that sounds very good to me. I will do that video later. But today, just gonna use this to show you how that can take you into the area that you will be very surprised and amazed that you can go into it very quickly, especially for us who has a strong practice already. Okay, right here, Visvamisthasana. Visvamisthasana is a pose that I ideally adore, but seeing my legs are so strong, the spread of my legs is not as great. So most of the time I feel like, how come my Visvamisthasana looks so different than anybody else? But you know what? I enjoy my practice anyway. The key in this pose for us who are tight, besides trying to get the leg as stretched apart as possible, I'm gonna give you the clue right here. And when you get yourself out from it, then you're able to hold that. And when you do this internal rotation and you kick, then you get your weight really strongly to the back leg. And you will try to stay really strong there. Don't come out from it. Scoop the tailbone and try to get into the pose and see how much you can split that leg. You're going to try to transitioning the weight forward, but somewhat, not so much, and keep most of the weight on the back leg. Yeah, so you're not go forward like that, because our legs are too tight. When we transitioning the weight into the hand and make the back leg so light, I just feel so heavy on the wrist. I just no way that I can carry that. Okay, one more time on the other side. And sorry, I am quite tired already. It's a lot of work. Yeah, even right here I can do internal rotation to give me more room to go under better. Then I go off from that leg, cramp it, hold the foot, and then internal rotate and get the weight to the back leg. And I can move the back foot back a bit. And then scoop the tailbone, draw the core in and up. I'm going to try to pull that front leg. Toward the pose and keep most of the weight on my back leg. And then it comes out from it. Voila! So, this video clearly is more for us who already have a strong practice and understand this action quite well. You know, you can just keep repeating and repeating. One day when you get used to it, you will find the benefit from it. Like, you can embody it automatically. Is that right? Without thinking. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video today for now, and then we'll come back for the next couple of video and show how to use that action again in Supta Padangusthasana and Uttita Padangusthasana in different level. So for us who have much tighter and not kind of understand yet, like, how can I go that deep, we'll have that we have that image in mind. You can say, oh, I can see the progress of the pose. So that is my purpose of doing it. I don't want you to feel defeated because today pose is a look so advanced. It's not about the advancing of the pose, but it's allowing what you have in your weakness and tightness, and you progress from that.